So 3 days ago, Marvel announced two big Avengers movies unexpectedly. Out of nowhere, Feige just decided to reveal the next two Avengers movies while on stage in Hall H.
Avengers are back!
And to see him reveal that just brings me to memories back when Infinity War was revealed. Endgame was revealed as Infinity War Part 2, the good old days. I'm so happy that two Avengers movies are officially coming, that too in the same year. It's really impressing me, but I'm kind of doubting it. I'll talk about why I'm excited and why I'm scared in this whole video. So I'll get to that later. Hopefully closer to 2025, we're going to get a lot of videos about Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty from me. So without any further ado, let's begin. So in 2025, we get Kang Dynasty, Avengers, Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars. Kang Dynasty releases May 2nd, 2025, and then at least around 6 months later, we get Avengers Secret Wars, which we have all been theorizing about the past few years. The reason I'm so excited about these two films is that they're going to be bigger than Infinity War and Endgame combined. And the reason I say this is because if you read the comics, you know how big Secret Wars is. Like, it's not just like an Infinity War or Endgame level event. It's going to be a multiversal event. That means there are so many more possibilities about who could appear in this movie. Secret Wars is pretty big. I don't know how big Kang Dynasty is going to be, but I can just say it's big. Secret Wars, I think, might be the end of the MCU, and they might reboot it in phase 7. What remains to be seen is that, we haven't got the X-Men introduced. The X-Men haven't completely been introduced in the MCU. We're getting the animated show, but I don't think it'll be really canon to the MCU. It's a Marvel Studios product, but I don't think it'll be canon. The MCU has been leading somewhere, and not just to Infinity War and Endgame, but lead to something even bigger. And the possibilities are even bigger with these two movies. Speaking about Kang, I don't think if he can live up to Thanos' legacy. I mean, in terms of power, he's definitely more powerful than Thanos, because Kang is literally terrifying. He wants to conquer time and the multiverse. He wants everything under his control. And the fact that they're changing this a little bit from the comics, where Doctor Doom might not be the big bad guy of Secret Wars. And so what we know now is that Kang will be the big bad, but Doctor Doom still needs to be introduced in the MCU, and there are rumors that he will be introduced in the post-credit scene of Wakanda Forever. So that'll be interesting to see. Doctor Doom is actually the main villain in the Secret Wars comics, and other villains I would expect to be a big bad in Secret Wars. Kang Dynasty, we know, is definitely going to be Kang, but what if they kill Kang and there's a bigger threat, is my theory. If he happens to get defeated in the movie, or if worse, he decides to team up with a stronger big bad, leaving the villain Kang aside. I just want to see how they're going to set Kang in different projects. We know that he will appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Loki Season 2, because he's literally the cause of why Season 2 is happening right now. As reported by Daniel RPK, we will see different variants of Kang appearing in multiple MCU projects. So I'm really expecting to see him in movies like the Fantastic Four, because Kang is literally the descendant of Reed Richards. So it's expected if you see him, or at least a version of him, a variant of him. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Loki Season 2. The other thing that makes these two movies big is that these storylines don't really include just the Avengers. It includes the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and so we could expect to see all these superhero groups team up against Kang, or if they have to face a bigger threat, Galactus or Doctor Doom would even be perfect. To think that we have 3 years left for both these movies just makes me excited and worried. I'm worried. Okay, so here is the thing. I'm worried because I feel like it's going to be too rushed. I'm worried that it's going to be too much to catch up with. Like, if you want to do like a movie marathon of the multiverse saga before Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, it's going to be a lot. I mean, you can keep the Infinity War, the Infinity Saga aside, but just think about Phase 4, the beginning of the multiverse saga, which has more than 30 projects at least, starting all the way back from Phase 4 and then to end up to where Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. It's going to be more than 30 projects at least to catch up with. So they should release at least a recap of each movie or project with Lois from Ant-Man explaining all the events to make the movie marathon easier for new Marvel fans. These two movies are definitely going to be big, but I just hope they don't rush it. I just hope it's not rushed. I just want it to be perfect, a perfect lead up. And yeah, this is all I'll say for today. I don't want to take too much of your time. There are more videos coming up. That was it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I make a lot of Marvel content, so if you guys are interested in Marvel or even Star Wars, so do make sure to subscribe to my channel and drop a like. And yeah, peace.